Hello. Today we're going to talk about kinetic friction. So kinetic, it means that you are in motion, right? So the friction when you are in motion. And there's a coefficient associated with this. It's called mu k, okay? And this k is referring to kinetic. All right, so friction is a small f. And we're going to have a little k right there. It's equal to, is the equal sign, okay? For the kinetic friction, mu k. So this is called the kinetic friction coefficient. Right? Okay, times the normal force. All right. So on the between the two surfaces, right? So one surface is pushing with this amount of normal force, and then you know the coefficient of kinetic friction is associated with the two surfaces that's having contact. Two surfaces that are having contact, right? Okay. So let's say if you have a block here, and you have this roughness, right? And there's a little roughness microscopically. So when they try to move, or they are moving, right? In this case, it's moving. So this one is moving with some kind of velocity, and this is m, right? So there is a mg here, as we know, and then there is a normal force here, okay? But then there's also a friction here, okay? If there's a roughness, right? There's a roughness, okay? And we say that the mu k during motion, right? During motion, not static, but kinetic, it's equal to this coefficient of kinetic friction, right? And so equal to some value, let's say that's equal to 0.1, okay? And there's no unit here. There's no unit for this, no unit, okay? And the friction, it's equal to, let's say m is equal to 1 kilogram, okay? Is equal to, and normal force is equal to mg here, so that's equal to 1 times 10. That's equal to 10 Newton. So this F is equal to 0.1, which is equal to Fk, right? Kinetic friction is equal to mu k, right, times n. And mu k is equal to 0.1, and then n is equal to 10. So that's equal to 1 Newton, right? So if this block is moving, let's say to the right now, it doesn't matter to the right or to the left, the velocity is some kind of velocity, then we know the kinetic friction coefficient is 0.1. In this case, all you need to know is find out the normal force. You can calculate what is the friction force, which we assume to be constant. Okay, and so that's our model, assumed to be constant. And you can calculate by timing the mu k with the n. So that is the kinetic friction. And the static friction is a little different. So static friction, it's a F of S, and that's less than and equal to mu times S, static friction coefficient, times the n. But it's a less than and equal to, okay? So we're not gonna talk about this today, but so we're gonna focus on just the kinetic friction. All right, that's all we have today. Yeah, so until next time, bye now.